So the Ottawa 67s come into Barrie and steal a win here against the Barrie Colts. And what a game this was, as the Barrie Colts started off hot, but then Ottawa really took over after the opening 5 minutes of this one, because in the opening 5 minutes, Michael Durbridge, he would find Jaden Newton and give him a breakaway opportunity, and he made no mistake solving Colin McKenzie, giving the Barrie Colts an early 1-0 lead. But after that, it was really all Ottawa in this hockey game. And remember, they traveled 6 hours to get here from this morning, as they played last night at home against the Peterborough Petes. But they also were missing 2 players from their lineups. They were shorthanded, but it didn't seem to faze them here. But after that goal from the Barrie Colts, it'd be Henry Muse, who was putting on some great pressure. And with that pressure, his shot stopped by Hillebrand, but the rebound right to Caden Kelly, who buried it, tying the game at 1. So a real great start for Barrie, but a better finish to the period from the Ottawa 67s. Shots in that opening frame, 15-9 for Ottawa. In the second period, Cooper Foster, he would take a great shot, but it was deflected by Chris Barless on the power play, making it 2-1. And this power play that the Ottawa 67s have, it is lethal. And they found the back of the net on that situation. And then again on the power play, this time Will Gerrois, he would find the back of the net for the Ottawa 67s, making it a 3-1 score. But Ottawa, they weren't done there, as Caden Kelly had a beautiful snapshot right over the glove of Hillebrand, picks off the corner, making it 4-1 after the second period. And this Ottawa 67s team, they are at the bottom of the, or near the bottom of the Eastern Conference standings. But with what we saw on the ice here tonight, you wouldn't expect that with the way they were playing after the first 2 periods of this hockey game. Going into the third period, there were some good shorthanded chances for the Barrie Colts early on, because penalties were a big factor in this one for the Barrie Colts. They just had a parade to the penalty box despite Ottawa having a fantastic power play. And on the shorthanded chance, it was Jelsma and Wakely who were stopped by Colin McKenzie, who looked solid in this hockey game tonight for Ottawa. Now the Barrie Colts, they would finally solve McKenzie in that third period. Dallin Wakely just taking a shot on net, and it found a hole, making it 4-2. Now that was a power play goal there for the Barrie Colts, as they would take advantage of their situation. But after that, more penalties from the Barrie Colts, including Jelsma getting a 4-minute double minor for a high stick. You could just tell his frustrations with how this game was going. He took that penalty, but the Barrie Colts weathered that storm. Ottawa not able to beat Hillebrand, and there was an incredible save from Sam Hillebrand. And that was kind of the turning point of the hockey game for the Barrie Colts as they got back into this one. As Bo Jelsma, he would take the puck down the wing, his shot on goal, stopped by McKenzie, and it bounced off Bodie Stewart, who was going to the net, went off the inside of his left boot. It was reviewed momentarily. You can direct the puck into the net, you can't kick the puck, and I don't think there was a clear kicking motion. So it was a good goal for the Barrie Colts, making it 4-3. Now in the dying minutes of this hockey game, Hillebrand would go to the bench for the extra attacker, and off the face-off, the puck would go to the net. The Colts jammed away at it, and Carter Lowe would get that one to go across the red line, tying this game at 4, as the Barrie Colts overcoming a 3-goal deficit in the third period. So we needed overtime. We had chances for both teams, but Cooper Foster took a penalty with 30 seconds left in the overtime, but Barrie not able to capitalize. So we needed a shootout between these two teams. And in the shootout, it was Nathan Amidovsky getting the only goal in the shootout. He still is looking for his first career OHL goal, but he gets the game winner in the shootout. And it was a great shot to beat Hillebrand, and making it a 5-4 final for the Ottawa 67s against the Barrie Colts. Now your 3 stars in this one, Henry Muse. He was out there, I felt like, the entire game. He had 4 assists in this hockey game. He was logging a lot of minutes, and you got to figure there's only 5 defensemen available tonight for Ottawa. And Henry Muse, he was the quarterback on the power play. He was out there in every situation, and well-deserved 3rd star there. Sam Hillebrand, your 2nd star. He made 36 saves, including the turning point save in the 3rd period. And your 1st star, Caden Kelly, 2 goals tonight. He was on the 3rd line, but you wouldn't know it by his play, and he had a great goal there to get his 2nd. So those are your 3 stars, Muse, Hillebrand, and Kelly. And for Ottawa, tomorrow they're up in North Bay to battle the Battalion. And for the Barrie Colts, they're back on the road Wednesday to face the Owen Sound attack. So that's how this game ended up. 5-4 final for the 67s. And the Colts, they do get a point. That's points in back-to-back games against Brantford and Ottawa. But Ottawa, what a game they had here tonight. So that's it from the Saddle and Arena. Thank you very much for all your support. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Talk to you again soon.